Yo, yo, yo. What's going on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching me? As you're jumping on, let me know if you're watching it live or watching it replay. And again, once again, if you're not a part of the Bulletproof Mindset community, I will post the link to the Facebook group below for more content similar to this. There's a load of activity in there right now. The energy is getting higher and higher. So I hope everyone's safe and, feeling happy, healthy, focused on the positives. Staying away from the news too much. It's okay to be updated, but don't inundate your mind with it because it's just, we become what we think about. And that's what I want to talk about today. I've literally just jumped off a call with some of my mentors, one of them being Wolfgang Sonnenberg. And to be honest, I'm still mind blown, to be honest. I took a load of notes. And some of the things that he talked about were bang on subjects, to what I want to talk about tonight, and when I found this information, I'm still, this is still something which I'm still learning myself, obviously, it's a constant process of learning. And obviously as I'm learning, I wanted to sort of share what I took from it, what I'm learning with you guys, because that's what it's all about. I sort of want to just sort of document my journey personally, and also if I can help other people on the way, and so then so be it. That's what it's all about. So I want to talk about the two sides of success. A lot of people, if it was about doing certain things, everyone would just get into property, go straight to the top. Everyone would get into network marketing, go straight to the top. Everyone would play football, become a professional. Everyone would get in boxing, become a heavyweight champion of the world. Everyone would go into school and hit hot, top grades. Whatever it is that you're doing, if it was about doing certain things, then that's how the world would be. But it's not. It's about doing things in a certain way, and that certain way is basically spiritual. Like 1 to 10% of success is the physical things. It's the work. It's the, I've wrote a few words down here. It's the action. It's the plans. It's the strategies. First of all, don't wash my hair as well. I've cut this myself. Post some hair selfies. I know there's some guys out there right now that have either shaved it off, they've hacked away. Maybe post some hair selfies in the comments, man. So don't hate on that. But the physical side is where most people think, what have I got to do? What have I got to do? What have I got to do? Tell me what I'll do and I'll do it. Tell me what I'll do. And that's great. That's great. And don't get me wrong, the doing is 100% a part of it, and you need that 10%, because if you haven't got the doing, you just meditate, and you can't meditate your way to the top. So you need to actually put the action in. The last 6 letters of attraction is action. So you need to put the action in, but it's how you put in the action in. It's what you're thinking at the same time. One of my mentors just said to me, he said, let me just read this out because I want to get it word for word. Ready for this? He said, same actions with different intentions equals new results. And he sort of shared a story of him reaching out to some people within his organization and saying, who wants to go for this? Who wants to go for that? But he was coming from a point of view, which is he wanted to gain from their action. He wanted to personally gain from their action, and he got no reply. And he couldn't figure out what's going on. He thought it was his people. He thought it was this, and that. And he realized that the problem lied with him. And once he got himself out of the way, he put his ego to the side, and he came with an intention of, I actually want to help these individuals get what it is that they want. So I'm going to come from an energy, from a thought process, from an intention of giving. And he said, who wants to go for this? Who wants to go for that? And a load of people replied. Basically, it was different energy, different intention, different thought process. Because this is what most people don't realize. We are working with some sort of power, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in the higher power, whatever you call it. If you don't believe in something that we're working with, you're never gonna reach your full potential, and that's just the truth. That's just how it is. This is stuff which I've realized, and I've come to realize in the last 2-3 years of my life, that we are working with some sort of universal power, whatever you want to call it, God. Like I said, I don't care. You can call it call it whatever you want, you know. It doesn't really matter. But the most important things are these things, you know, because most people think, you know, I'm gonna once I get that, I'm gonna be happy. Once I get that, I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna feel a certain way. When really it's you have to be and then do. It's the energy, it's the thought. What are you thinking about? What's your attitude? You know, your attitude is what you're thinking. That determines how you're feeling. Then how you're feeling determines what you actually attract into your life. This is what most people don't realize. You know, people call it, oh, that person got lucky, that person did this, that person. No, it's not that. It's that they were thinking a certain way. They actually, I mean, all you got to do is just, you can see what people are thinking about right now, because they'll be the ones that, you know, running around with masks on and doing certain things. They're constantly thinking about that. They're living in a state of fear, you know. Whereas I'm like, what's going on? What's going on, man? You know, it's crazy. It's a different way. It's a different way of living. But it's, you know, you can't go out there and take action if you haven't got a goal constantly in your mind. Goal stands for go out and live. And if we become what we think about, you know, you need to have a goal, because what are you thinking about? Otherwise, like, that's your goal. Because well, and what I've realised is this information is easy to do. It's easy. It's also easy not to do. What's going on, David? It's easy to do and it's easy not to do. Like, have you got a goal? Have you wrote that goal out today? Are you acting as if that goal's already accomplished? Are you being and then doing? Because then you'll have it. If you're not being and then doing, you're never going to have it. And then people, oh yeah, that person got lucky. Those things never work. Blah blah blah. No, it's just what it is. You haven't done your research. You haven't studied success. You haven't realised that this information is the real deal. Do you have a vision? You know, there's a saying, you know, where there's no vision, the people perish. And that's basically, let's say for instance, you know, I'll say to you, your goals and dreams, yeah, are on the other side of the room over there. You can see them. I said, you know, you got to do this action, and you can see your goal. So you've got the goal in mind, you can see it, and then you start doing action. If I threw a chair in front of you, you're not gonna stop, turn around. You know, you're gonna just step aside from the chair, go around it, because you can see the goal. Whereas if you got no goal in mind, and I say, yeah, start doing this, you got to do that. You know, follow the plan, follow the system, save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Follow the system, go. I throw a chair in front of the way, you're gonna quit. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna change direction because you've got no goal in mind, and that's why most people go through life. They go, you know, the biggest killer, you know, for success is people just drift. They drift away through life. They take on the opinions of others, that they're scared of what their friends think, they're scared of what their manager thinks, they're scared of what their boss thinks, they're scared of what their parents think, they're scared of what what everyone think, that they care too much about what other people think. That's the main reason why most people don't actually go for what they want. You know, he just said a quote as well. Ready for this? Our deepest fear is not that we're mediocre. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful. That's what it is. Our deepest fear is that that we are actually powerful, and then we're not going to actually tap into that. You know, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to get to like 80, 90 and then think, I wonder what if, you know. I wonder what if could my life have been different? You know what I mean? Instead of thinking what if that way, just why not live it out every single day? Why not make that to-do list and attack it? Why not study how success works? You know, study how the greats have achieved what it is that they've done. You know, why not start using the word what if positively? You know, why not start using our imagination for us rather than against us? So the two sides of success, 90 to 99% of it is spiritual, 90 to 9% of it is our thoughts. What are you thinking? And then 1 to 10% is actually the work that we're doing. This is what separates the winners from the whiners, the people that make it, the people that don't make it. You know, if you're going out there, let's say, because our thoughts are like a boomerang. So if you're hating on someone, it's like a boomerang. It's going to come back around. You know the word karma, and like Lil Wayne says, karma is a bitch, but just make sure that bitch is beautiful. Meaning that, make sure you're putting out beautiful thoughts. You're sending love to every single body. You're treating every single body as if they're the most important person on earth, because really they are. Think about it. If you're watching this live right now, you're the most important person in your life. You're the most important person in your life. What do I mean by that? Okay, cool. Well, listen, let's say, for instance, you know, that everyone that's joined this, everyone who's watching this live right now, we take a group photo and we zoom out. Who are you going to look at first? You're going to look at me? No, you're going to look at you. You're going to look at you first. Meaning that you're the most important person in your life. meaning that someone else is also the most important person in their life. So doesn't it make sense to treat them that way? And that's the golden rule, man. That's the golden rule. So I hope this has helped. There's two sides to success. It's what you're thinking about and taking action. You know, you can't create something which you haven't created. This, you know, this iPhone was first created in the mind of someone before it was then in the hand of someone. So don't go out there trying to do the work. It's like when people go to the gym and they quit. Why do they quit? Because they've got no vision. They've got no goals. They've got no goals. It's like when people train for a holiday, that they're proper disciplined and then they get fat and they lose weight again and get ripped up, look good, look shit, look good, look shit. And it's a cycle. And the vision was the holiday. The vision was the holiday. Someone look good for the holiday. And then Christmas and it, you know what I mean? So there's no goal. So to same with your life, have you got a vision for how you want your life to be? Have you got a vision for how you want your life to be? And then just you can actually achieve it. Why can someone else go and live the life of your dreams and you can't? You know what I mean? Like this is something which I'm learning. That, you know, we're brought up. We are. You know, Bob Proctor did a live earlier. He talked about conditioning. Yeah, our conditioning, or we're conditioned from birth, obviously from you know, genetic conditioning, and then there's environmental conditioning. So as we are, you know, brought into this earth, and we are conditioned by the things around us, the words, the actions, the thoughts, everything around us is actually going into our heart. And as a man thinketh in their heart, so is it. You know, the one thing which all the great leaders, all the great philosophers of the world have agreed on is that we become what we think about. And if you want different things in your life, you need to change the thoughts in your life, because the great book, Think and Grow Rich, the Bible, Think and Grow Rich, it says in the first page, thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. When I say rich, I mean realizing how to create happiness. It's rich in it's abundance, you know, a life of abundance, rich relationships, rich lifestyle, rich health, rich wealth, you know, rich everything, yeah? So thoughts are things. So if you want the things in your life to change, you have to change the thoughts in your life. But most people just aren't willing to change their thoughts. Most people aren't willing to be patient. You know, we live in a microwave world where people just want to put their goals in the microwave, and you know, bing, it's done. Now you've got to change. You've got to grow into that person. You know, if you've got a goal to a big goal, you've got to become that individual that can handle that goal. You know, a lot of people want to be Cristiano Ronaldo, but right now, could you handle what he couldn't? What is, you know, what's being thrown at him with the income he's got, the responsibilities, the training he has to do. You know, it goes from being fun to being a business. Can you handle that responsibility? You know, so it's all about how you're thinking and becoming. You know, you've got to be growth orientated. Our goals are to grow into, not to get. So I hope this has helped. It's all about what you're thinking about. You know, set a goal. Be grateful for it. I'm so happy and grateful now. The second that you write it down, it's already done. So yeah. Any questions? Put it in the comments. I'm going to drop in my Facebook link into the chat. For any, you know, for more information like this, there's a whole group of, you know, like-minded people that are looking to better themselves, looking to help. You know, not just looking to make their life, you know, better, but looking to help, you know, leave a positive imprint on the world. A lot of people are distracted right now. A lot of people just don't really, that, you know, that they're focused on the negatives rather than the positives. So if you're looking to really step out of your comfort zone, you're looking to develop yourself, join this group. And yeah, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel, Bulletproof Mindset Jay Parton. So I'll see you all soon. Same time next week, 9 p.m. UK time for episode 19. Let's do it.